Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Country Cousins Show. I'm your host, Richie Graham, this evening, and we got a really big show lined up for you tonight. Great show going on. And look, we got some great guests. We come out to have a good time and a great time tonight. I can't get it together because it's just been a long day. We're not eating, sucking it up, getting some food down, because it's Christmas time. You got to get all that free food while you can, because I'm trying to tell you, man, wow. You can just sit back and rub the old belly and say, woo, piggy. Wow. Anyway, a great show tonight. Some great folks coming on. We got Mr. Tony Martin who's going to come in and be one of the great comedians tonight. Canina Johnson's on the show tonight. We also got Mr. Jon Jones on the show tonight. And then we got a special guest coming on at the kind of close the show to talk about some projects they're doing. Anyway, welcome to everybody. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Did I say that right? Feliz Navidad? Yeah. Feliz Navidad to everyone. And we want everybody to just kick off your shoes, relax. Just sit back, kind of sit on the couch, kick off your shoes, relax, get the pretzel bowl, because, I know it's happening, because like on Saturday night, it's time to relax. It's raining or snowing or whatever. You want to get comfortable and be cool. And so this is the time for it now. And because, Country Cousins. Oink, 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 oink. Wow, Anyway, welcome all my relatives from across the nation, and Columbus, Ohio, and my nieces, nephews, and my daughters. And welcome to all my family and friends from McMinnville, Tennessee, and Nashville, and around there in Georgia, and Atlanta. Welcome to all of my military friends who we greatly always send our love out to the military people. We love them. I served in the U.S. Marines. And so welcome to all my friends from the veterans, from the military, active, whether you're Marine, Army, Navy, Coast Guard, or whatever. Welcome everybody to a great show. Listen, we're getting ready to go to the station break. I'm going to take a quick station break, and I'm coming back. Going to a commercial. We'll come back with some great stuff. Talk to you in a few. And welcome back to Country Cousins Television. Yeah, I'm your host, Richard Graham. I'm not even sure if I'm the host, but I know I'm in there somewhere. Anyway, I got a great comedian lined up for you tonight. He's from Tulare, California. Ladies and gentlemen, make him welcome, make him feel at home. Mr. Tony Martin.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me. Again, respect for being a Marine. I respect that. Let's just get right into it. Let's do current news this week. I saw this week that Bill Cosby, he came out and he's countersuing because he said 7 of the 50 women were lying. Bill, what do you mean? Come on. Look, this is all I'll say about Bill Cosby. Is he a rapist? Man, I don't know, because I understand what was going on in the 70s and 80s. But is he guilty? Yes. In my opinion, the reason why I know he's guilty is because I know he got that pudding pop look while he was doing his due. He was in that bathroom. I've read the affidavits. He was in there doing his thing with that girl's face in the sink, and he was all, "Duh." That's a wrap. But going back to, these days watching TV, nothing makes sense anymore, does it? Does anything on TV make sense anymore? I hate that commercial I see with Walmart where they show the airplanes and they show the Marines going on, coming off, doing the amphibian landing with the boxes with the cross on it, and then they're like, Walmart giving jobs to veterans. Man, do you think a guy who's been shot at in 4 different continents wants to come back and highlight your receipt as he comes out? You got to stop that stuff. That man needs a job where he can kick back. He gets a 2-hour lunch. Another commercial I hate. Have you seen that commercial where they say, well, if 10,000 people take a diet supplementary pill, you won't even care. If 20,000 people, maybe you'll take interest. If 2 million people take that pill, you're going to want to take that pill. Wait a second, isn't that what they taught us not to do? If that was true, I would have been smoking heroin in the bathroom in high school. It makes no sense. Just like with Star Wars. I know everybody came out this week, Star Wars is out. Everybody loves Star Wars. You got Star Wars on Snickers. You got Star Wars on popcorn. You got Star Wars on everything. I hate Star Wars now. I work at the movie theater, and I get to look at these guys dressed up as a Jedi, where they're swinging their swords around, jumping around, having a good time, talking at every line. And I'm like, man, I want to be Jet Li. What was that movie where Jet Li was that preacher assassin, where he'd come up behind you and he'd strangle you with that string? That's what I want to do. I want to go in that movie theater and find one guy, sit behind him, and just... Vader did it. Vader did it. I'm telling you. This is the Force, baby. But Country Cousins, thank you for having me out. I myself was raised country. I was first generation American. I had family who came to this country and had no idea how anything worked. I had an uncle who came to this country, who left his wife back in Portugal, and it was just straight old school pimp style. He didn't bring her to this country until he had a house for her to clean. This man one day, after working for 3 months straight without shampooing his hair, I'm like, bro, you need to go shampoo your hair, please. It is nasty. You look like a wax museum. This man went in the bathroom, and I'm sitting there playing Nintendo, and the next thing I know, I just hear screaming his head off. I ran in that bathroom. You know what he used to wash his hair? Y'all know what Hexol is? It's that brown stuff you put in the toilet, and it turns white and make the room smell good. That fool's hair was on fire, but I'll tell you what, his head was as fluffy as a brand new baby kitten. My parents always ask me, Tony, why aren't you married? Why don't you have a kid? And I'm like, I don't know. Aren't you guys the one that picked me up in high school in a tractor with a dead cow in the scoop? I mean, I had cheerleaders who were giving it up to everybody. They're like, yay, we are sluts, but he ain't getting any. But there's one thing that I've learned about being in the country and about working hard and taking care of your people. And my dad summed it all up when I asked him, Dad, why aren't you down with this whole political system with America and the go get yours and greed? And he always told me, son, when everybody's screwing everybody, everybody's screwed. And that's no way to live. Work hard for yours and take care of yours. That's my time. I'm Tony Martins. I love you all. Happy holiday.
We'll be right back with Tony just in a few minutes. And I'm back with Tony Martin, but first I got to talk about my sponsors that help pay the bills. We want to thank Arch Body Shop out on Blackstone and McKinley that does a tremendous job on your car. Any of your body needs and for your vehicle. Now I said body needs, just for the vehicle. Don't get me wrong, you know. But any body work that for your pickup truck, your Chevy, your Camaro, whatever, your car, your SUV, go see Art. Go see Art and let his guys do a tremendous job on fixing your vehicle. And that's what they do. They do a tremendous job. They guarantee they work. Not too many other places I know guarantee their work, but anyway, Art guarantees what he does, so he's the best in the business. And we want to thank Grandmother's Love. Grandmother's Love does a tremendous job of working in the community with the young children and trying to help kids get an education, keep kids off the street, not get into gangs and stuff. We want to thank her for being one of our sponsors. And also they have this California Advocate newspaper. Yeah, Mark down at the California Advocate is a great guy. He puts out a lot of stories in the paper. So just want to say thanks to them and for being a part of it, and we welcome each and every one of our sponsors on board. And some have been with us since we began, and some is new. So thanks to each and every one of them that continue to work with us. Now, after that's said and done, the bills have been paid and the cornbread done been baked.
Yes, sir. Get that butter.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the pinto beans is in the pot, getting ready to be ate. We are back with Tony. Tony, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you from? How you come to get in this business?
Well, I was born in 1977 to Portuguese immigrants.
Don't believe that.
In Tulare, California. Just been me the whole time. You know, it's I feel a lot like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer right now because all the reindeers been messing with me my whole life. I'm waiting for Santa to come on that foggy night.
I feel like Rudolph too, but they won't let me in.
I got into stand-up comedy because I can't dance.
I don't feel bad.
I just decided I wanted to be a comedian because it just provided a platform to be real, at least the most I can be.
Yeah.
You know, and just be me. You know, I also play in a band. We do blues and we do progressive
Really?
rock. Yes, sir.
Y'all do blues?
Yes, sir.
How blues can you get?
And have you ever been mistreated?
No, I've never been mistreated, but I can, find the time.
Yeah, no, but I just try to be a well-rounded man. I try to have a tool belt. I try to be a well-rounded tool belt. Because what's the use of having a tool belt if all you got is hammers around it?
True.
Right? You got to have the multifaceted tools. And
my tool belt's got sandwiches. I like to make sure that I'm getting it all done. My tool belt got sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly over here, and I got bologna and cheese over here, ham, Swiss, and Swiss cheese over here on this one, and this one I got tri-tip on the back, and to the one to the other side I got some chicken and it's barbecue. Well, it's barbecue. Yeah, barbecue chicken. Yeah. Okay.
If I had a tool belt like that, I'd show up to work empty-handed every day.
Well, tell me, Tony. Now, did you go to school here in Tulare?
Yes, sir. I graduated Tulare Union in '95.
Right.
Went to college for a few years. I'm a year away from becoming a teacher, teaching English as a second language.
Good.
Congratulations. No, thank you. I took some time off, though, because apparently these days you can't put your hands on kids, but yet they can tell you whatever they want. So
I took time off when I used to teach. I used to teach Santa Ana school board down in Santa Ana, California back in the 80s. And I took time off, but then they said I was off all the time, but
Yeah, right. I understand that concept. I do.
Yeah. So now, are you going to, from Fresno State?
No, I went to Merced College.
Merced College?
Yes,
They got a college down at Merced?
Yeah, because after they do. I had a full university now. And I had to move, though, because when I graduated, my parents are old school. They're like, if you're going to live in our house, son, you're going to have to follow our rules.
Oh, yeah.
So I left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I wanted to be my own man.
They didn't pack your suitcase for you?
No, they tried to, but I did it myself.
Oh, well, see, when I left home, my folks helped me to the door with a soup bone. I had a hamburger in one bag, soup bone in the other bag, some fried chicken in another bag, and some cornbread in one bag. I just kind of helped me to. That was the part that they say, when you close the door, don't come back.
Right. No, it's funny because I just moved back home right now because they're getting old, and I'm trying to help them out and help myself out too. And I've realized that I've come home the same way that I came out of my mama.
Really?
I came home the same way I came out of my mama. I ain't got no money. I just got a job, but I didn't have a job. I'm always crying. I'm always sleeping, and I need help on my feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, he got it going on. You see, when I went home, I didn't have none of that. But I guess, I just kind of eased in and eased back out. Because after they packed my bags first time, I didn't want it to be packed the second time.
Right.
But I tell my kids they can come home anytime they want to. My daughter would be like, yo, Daddy, can I come home? Yeah. And when you come by the chicken place like KFC, Church's Fried Chicken, some barbecue places, can you stop and pick me up
want to
food?
eat? Yeah.
I love to eat man food. Yeah.
You would fit right in my house.
Yeah, that's my nature, man. That's my nature.
First day I came home, there was a list this long with stuff to do.
Wow.
Go out and do the yard, cut the tree, clean the cars, vacuum.
Oh, wow, man.
Yes.
I'm like, when I came home, they said we got a list. And I live on a farm down in Tennessee. So we got a list of stuff for you to do, like cutting hay and planting crops and all of that. And I said, the first thing I want to do? What's that? I need some sandwiches, some chicken, potato salad, baked beans, coleslaw. If we can get all that in, I can get all that other work done without a problem.
Yeah.
And a cold Coca-Cola. So, yeah. So where your next place at? Where you going to be at next? Next shows?
Right now, I've just been basically just doing shows at Barmageddon in Tulare, which is a cool new venue. Okay. I've got a couple of shows lined up, but nothing for sure yet.
You gonna do something in Fresno?
I'm trying to. Hopefully, on February 24th, I can work with my man over here on his Valentine's Day show.
Amen. Okay, well that'll work.
At the Fresno Tower. Well, sorry, I don't know even where it's at.
He's lost. Don't worry about me working with Santa Claus.
He's talking about food all the time. Can't think.
Okay, Tony. Well, Tony, it's good to have you here. Sit back and enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a station identification break. We'll be back. And we're back with the greatest member, greatest group. Wait. My great friend, Candace Johnson. She has her own show here at CentralValleyTalk.com. One of the superstars here.
Yeah! Did y'all hear that? He said one of the superstars. Yeah.
She's all country, ladies and gentlemen, for real.
I am country. You know what? You know what?
Tell me a little bit
You
about
know
yourself.
what? You say I'm all country. I was raised in the country in Monroe, Louisiana. I'm not going to say Monroe, Louisiana. That was the main, quote, quote, city. I was raised in Bosco, Louisiana. Nobody probably know what Bosco, Louisiana is
That's where they
because
have
it was straight the
Louisiana gumbo.
country. Woo, yeah.
They go on hayride.
Yeah, buddy.
Santa Claus show up.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to keep it real because I was raised in the country and by my grandparents, and I had no idea what surroundings that I was in at that present time because I was raised in the country as a child. But as I grew up, I was like, I love living in the country. I love it. I love the country surroundings. So yeah, I'm all about country. I'm 100%
Tell the
about it.
audience a little bit about yourself and about your TV show.
About my TV show, I am a host here on Central Valley Talk. My show is Kanina's BS. That BS stands for Best Solutions. My show airs on Saturdays at 3 o'clock Pacific time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great show, ladies and gentlemen. Great
Yeah, my show airs at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. And my show is all about empowerment.
Pork chops, ribs, steak, baked potato, empowerment. Y'all get this
I'm
picture.
hungry right
See what I'm
about
talking
now.
about?
That
Fried
sounds
chicken,
good.
Don't leave nothing out. Baked beans, turnip greens, all that. Fatback, chocolate cake.
Yeah, I think you left out
I'm
something.
just saying. You know
I
what
think
I'm
you
saying?
left out something. I'm gonna throw something that you left out.
What I leave out?
Chillins.
Yeah, she left out chitlins. We got chitlins and pig feet. Yeah, and I'm telling you, we be doing some meeting here on the set, y'all. Y'all just don't know.
Not that I eat it now. I eat healthy, but that sounds good. Chillins and pig feet.
She know how to make Louisiana gumbo, y'all.
You know what? I'm married. I'm happily married. I've been with my husband over 28 years. My husband is from Louisiana. And the reason I brought that up because my husband is the one that cooks the gumbo and all that different stuff. Not me. I'm not a cook. Well, I can cook it but my husband loves to cook that. So I give it to my husband to cook.
He does all the cooking, but check this out. So where do you go to school at? You didn't go to school out here, did you? Did you go to school?
I went to school in Louisiana. I'm a Louisiana schoolgirl. But you know what? I have a lot of training behind me. I am a transformational life coach.
Transylvania. No.
Not transformational. I'm all about transforming your life from where you are to where you desire to be.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. A lot of people don't realize that once you start getting up in age and you start growing and you get out of the elementary school to the high school, you need a good education to get a job. And then you need to go on to college and try to get your college education because most of the things are done now with degrees. Everybody wants a degree, associate degree, bachelor degree, what have you, master's. And one of the great things is to be able to get that education to get a job. And so this is what you teach, the encouragement part of it.
Okay.
And encouraging people, right?
Yes, no doubt about it. I mean, he talked about degrees and everything like that, and I'm all about the mindset also. Because I don't really think that, this is my personal view, I don't think you have to have that degree or that college degree behind you to be very successful. I think it's all in your inner self. I think it's more about, and I'm saying this because I'm a success coach and I'm a transformational coach, I think it's all about understanding who you are. And when you understand who you are, you can be whatever you desire to be.
That's right. That's 100%.
Yeah.
I love the hat. I mean, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? I used to be Santa's helper. I went this year and sat in with Santa Claus and told Santa Claus I wanted the Mercedes-Benz and the Cadillac, ladies and gentlemen. Santa Claus put me off his knee. I say, Santa, if I can't have either one, can I have the Chevy pickup? You know, I ain't greedy, I ain't choosy. This is a Chevy pickup, you know what I'm saying?
And Santa didn't bring it to you?
No, Santa didn't bring it to me.
Santa didn't bring it to you?
He told me I better get off his knee, going down to the Chevrolet dealer and get me something.
Okay. You know what I did? I just told Santa. Matter of fact, I just told Santa a couple of days ago that I want a 2016 convertible Jaguar.
You did?
Yeah.
And he gonna send you word up to the North Pole to get it.
I guess so. You know what? No, I ain't gonna name my stuff. I'll be like, Santa. You know what? I'm gonna say this because I'm a mom. I've been a mom for 26 years, over 26 years. My oldest child is 26, and I got a 25 and a 14-year-old.
Right.
One thing about me, I don't know if I can say this on your show because I'm on your show.
One thing about you,
I do not bring up and what is that word?
I'm lost. I'm from Star Trek. I don't know. I'm just
You Star Trek?
Hey.
Oh yeah, Star Trek is going on right now. I know the word. I do not glorify Santa Claus. Okay? I don't glorify Santa Claus because why would I work 12 months out of the year and give Santa Claus a whatever, I'm going to leave it at that. Give Santa Claus glory for something that's bringing my child. Oh, I ain't going to give nobody false man. Okay, let me shut up. Yeah. I get the praise, not Santa Claus, not no character.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Canina Johnson, our greatest superstar around here.
Yeah.
On board. We're feeling good this evening. It's Christmas time, so
I got my reindeer. Oh yeah, I'm a air. I can't say Santa Claus. I love Santa Claus.
Could I go to the Lord? Okay, hey, we're back, and I'm back hosting again one more time. But anyway, welcome back to the show, Country Cousins, and we're gonna do a song for you that's called Jordan River, but we're doing it a cappella style, and for long as I've been on the tour track touring, and most people always like this, that we do it like this. So, in doing this, my wife is joining me, Miss Wonda Graham, and I just forget sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Mind be lost, but anyway. Okay, here we go. We ready? I'm talking to myself. See that? Wow. So, let me get it together. Okay, here we go. Jordan River, where I'm bound to cross. I'm singing now. Jordan River, oh Lord, now I'm bound to cross. And I'm singing now. Jordan River, where I'm bound to cross. And I have one more, Lord River, and I have one more, Lord River, and I have one more, Lord River to cross. Let me tell you that Jesus, He will be waiting. I know now He's gonna help me to cross. Singing, I'm a Jesus, He will be waiting. I know now He's gonna help me to cross. And I'm singing now, Jesus, He will be waiting. I know now He's gonna help me to cross. And I have one more, Lord River, and I have one more, Lord River, and I have one more, Lord River to cross. Oh, listen to me now, Jordan River, tell me now, I'm bound to cross, and I'm singing now, Jordan River, oh Lord, now I'm bound to cross, and I'm singing now, Jordan River, well, I'm bound to cross, and I have one more, Lord River, and I have one more, Lord River, and I have one more, Lord River to cross. Oh, listen to me now, my mother, she will be waiting. I know now she can't help me to cross, and I'm singing now, mother will be waiting. I know now she can't help me to cross. And I'm singing now, my mother, she will be waiting. I know now she can't help me to cross. And I have one more Lord River. And I have one more Lord River. And I have one more Lord River to cross. Yeah! Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're going to take a station break. We're coming back. Stick around. A lot more music coming up. A lot more comedies coming up. Stick around. Talk to you in a few minutes. Can I go? Oh, Lord, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen, Country Cousins. And joining me in the studio right now, joining me on the set is Nick Antoine. He's a filmmaker. And also Hot Rod, CEO Hot Rod for Fresno Hip Hop Show. So, Mr. Antoine, just tell me a little bit about what's going on and what you got planned.
All right. Well, there's a couple productions that I have coming up in 2016, but Rod and I ended up crossing paths earlier this week, and we're working out the logistics of getting a documentary off the ground. It should be a fascinating story. Looking forward to it.
Well, what is it about? I mean, I know it's a documentary, but explain to the people a little bit about what it's about, what it entails.
Well, anyone that's into film and into filmmaking, they'll know there's a lot of beautiful stuff that goes into that filmmaking process. But for the most part, we're going to kind of tail him around, you know, and check out the things that he's involved in, the different people's lives that he's touching, and the lives that he's already touched, and hopefully put all that stuff together like an erector set, maybe something that makes more sense, a Lego set. Get everything, all the ducks in a row, and tell a cohesive story. Because I think there's actually something here. I do not know this man. I don't know you. We literally just met this week. You know, I don't really know anyone that's involved in anything here. But there's something fascinating occurring. And I think if you just push it in the right direction, we might be able to do something with this. And as I mentioned to you, it's the money is going to come. But as with most things in life, can be quite fleeting. I think this can be a very enjoyable and moral compass refocusing project.
Right. So now, how do you fit into all of this that's going on?
Okay, first of all, you know, this is what I want to say. That song you and your wife did, man.
That was cool.
It was beautiful.
That actually was
well, that's what we do. I mean, when we travel a lot, and I thank the Lord that He blessed me with that, but blessed me with the voice. But when we travel a lot, we do a lot of acapella. A lot of times you are in areas like Children's Hospital. You don't have the whole band. You can't sit with the whole band. So most of the time we go in and do acapella, and that pleases the crowd.
Well, like Nick was saying, you know, I met the brother. He was down here at Central Valley Talk, and he told me that he's a filmmaker and stuff like that. And I told him that I already have a documentary on YouTube, but I want to upgrade it and, you know, really do something where I can reach the people and really tell my story through this documentary. And like I was telling him earlier, we had a meeting. I was telling him, you know, about you, Country Cousin, a little bit about your background and what me and you do, you know, for us here at Central Valley Talk and what we do in the community. So when we put this documentary together, you know, it's going to be something that's, you know, that the people's going to want. We're going to take our time and develop it right. You know, the first one I did is on YouTube. It was like a rush job, and it wasn't right. I feel, you know, with this brother right here is going to be right.
Yeah. I think that's honestly the best way to go about it. That's what we were talking about earlier. Honestly, having, you know, things change all the time, especially with documentaries. You'll have some central conceit, and then you start filming things and you realize, oh, we might have to change this story. And that's great. But to, at the onset, have an idea that, okay, what we're going to do is look at somebody that grew up here, how they touched all these different people's lives, and how other people's lives are made better by this individual. You could end up showcasing all these different, I mean, like I said, I had no idea that this was here. Your show is amazing.
Well, when you do Country Cousins, let me say that the Country Cousins put together because the area that we're in, Fresno, ladies and gentlemen, multicultural, different folks from different areas, and so when we put together Country Cousins TV show here, that we brought everybody in, so you have a number of different people who's coming in who melts together, like they call the melting pot.
Right.
And they come in, they do a tremendous job. They just need some encouragement on and support on what they're trying to do.
Right.
Is one of the biggest things.
You're absolutely right. That's a very big thing, and I don't see it as condescension or looking down on somebody. I think it's very important for not just people that are a part of the same community, but just artistic individuals, more specifically, to push each other. Because it's very easy to look at what someone else is doing and say, oh, I'm better than that, or get jealous because you're like, man, I want that. And regardless of what that thing is, to instead mutually edify that individual, you could end up finding yourself in a future date having somebody that's willing to work with you a lot more willingly than you would have ever anticipated.
That's strange that you say that, Nick. You know, me and myself, Country Cousin, a few other people, you know, we up against that, a lot of jealousy and stuff like that.
It happens.
You know, people feel like, you know, what y'all doing down there, Central Valley Talk, and, you know, it's y'all think it's all that. It is something because we're doing something and we're giving something to the public and we're reaching people around the world. You know, I got friends logging on right now from Australia. He have his family logging on from Tennessee right now, Atlanta, everywhere.
Well, that's what I was saying. This I mean, you probably are aware of it to one degree or another. This is great. I went on to Mike, I want to say his name, the other Mike, this other
Briggs.
show, Mike Briggs, early in the week. This is a lot of interesting things going on around here, and the fact that you've got this is a boon. And if it's pushed in the right direction, you can do some great things.
Okay, can I just say something?
Please.
It's like this. Mike Briggs heard you speak earlier. You know, I'm a show producer here. I do Country Cousin show, my show, and Mike and Princess Chucky show. We're gonna be developing shows, and we want to bring you on board as a developer. You know, to help us develop the show because you have that background and stuff like that within the film business. So you know, we want to bring you on like that, man. And that's real.
Well, that would definitely be a really fascinating conversation to have because I don't think this is a flash in the pan scenario. I really don't.
Man, been here 10
this is
years.
a great show. This is a great show. It genuinely is. And I think if, like I said, proper pushing in the right direction, you know, you have these people that have such gumption, there's such a willingness to chomp at the bit and get the thing that they want. The fact that you've got that is a glorious thing. So to wrap up, go check out norburystudios.com. NORBURY studios.com. You can email me at norburystudios@gmail.
And check this out.
Happy New Year.
Hip hop.
Every Wednesday night, man, 7 p.m., my Fresno hip-hop scene. I'm a director, I'm a show host, and this brother right here, he's going to come on board,
Check it out.
man.
Yes. I'm going to check it out this coming Wednesday. Definitely.
Yeah,
fascinating.
and Country Cousins television show. Country Cousins, second and fourth Saturday coming in January. Second and fourth Saturday of the month at 6 o'clock. And don't forget the Kanina show. Candace Johnson show.
There go Miss Kanina.
She's on Saturday too. She's on the same weekends I'm on.
Yeah,
So check out my show.
buddy.
We're gonna go to commercial break and we're coming back. Stick around, don't go nowhere.
That was good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and it's good to be back. And it's a little cold outside, but, you know, beside the point. Okay, one of the great comedians, one of the #1 country comics in the nation, Mr. Jon Jones is here with me, and he's going to make you laugh the rest of the time. It's all down in the bed. Look, he's got it. Mr. Jon Jones.
Thank you, Country Cousins. Thank you. I've been watching a lot of TV lately, and I see these weird commercials for Ancestry.com. Have you seen those commercials? I'm like, man, that's for white people, really, because what brother in his right mind wants to know what racist state he came from or what tree his ancestors were hanging from? You look at enough of those commercials. You look at enough of those commercials, man. You get pissed off, right? You go beat up your white buddy, and then the commercial will be Ancestry.com. Pouring salt on old ruins since 2005. Man, I come from a interracial family. Like, I have a son that's mixed. And, I know that's difficult for him because, the white side of his family wants him to marry a white woman. And me, as his father, I want him to marry anyone that's not black. And don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't think my sisters are gorgeous. It's just the disadvantages that scare me. You know what I'm saying? With any other race, if he marries a white lady, he can do romantic things like take her to the horse and buggy ride thing. You take a sister to that situation, the horse is going to be trying to kick her, just mad as heck. I'm what is wrong with this horse, Jack? He's mad because she is wearing its tail on her head. Now his butt's cold. People always ask me about why I wear this belt. And I'm like, Isn't it fairly obvious? Like white people come up to me, hey, buddy, say, pal, you a fighter? Well, of course. Check it out, man. Negro man. But I don't fight for the WWE. And I'm not in the UFC.
The comedian.
I fight for the KFC. It's delicious.
Yeah.
I got dreams too. Man. Woo. Well, something interesting happened, but it was kind of crazy. My friend recently broke up with this woman. Man. And it was over a tattoo. Like, it was weird. Like, he tattooed his member, basically, saying property of and her name. And she was all huffy and puffy. I'm like, why'd you break up with him? That must have been painful, and that takes dedication, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, but I had to let him go. I'm like, why? Because he was trying to put words in my mouth. Like, it's a horrible thing to laugh at you guys. You guys are racist. So, yeah. I was thinking about a joke you could tell your kids, country cousins, because I was...
real joke, man, for real.
Well,
the best joke I tell my kids is like, food, feed me.
Well, I got a good one. This is what you can say to your family. Yeah, the joke goes like this. How come black people can't have Doritos?
Because there's no Pepsi.
No, man, you got it wrong because they nacho chips. That is corny. Man. Yeah, I had one other thing I wanted to talk about, but I forgot about it. Well, you know, we were talking the other night on
Christmas, man. You doing
Christmas?
Christmas?
Well, yeah, I'm a black man, so Christmas has a mixed signal for me. Like, and I have a beef with Santa Claus. Like, this is the thing. You work, I'm a father, you work your butt off all year to get the money together to buy your babies a Christmas present, right? You dig what I'm saying? And then come Christmas morning, kids down there opening it up and happy as heck, and you got to give the credit to a fat white man.
Wait, I gotta get on this show.
So Christmas is messed up. Christmas is messed up for me, man. Well,
let me tell you like this. I love Christmas. Ain't no doubt about it. And Christmas is super great. For everybody that watches my show, you got to remember there's tri-tip, ham, turkey, baked chicken, grilled chicken. Some people fried chicken. What that man was? He killed chicken, dog. All right.
Well,
go ahead and do your thing, man.
Well, I'm just going to wrap it up right there and hand it over to you, country cousins.
Hand over to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway, back to this food thing. So around Christmas time, we love it. And we thank Mr. Jones so much. Great job. Yeah, we love it. And man, it's so good to see you, man.
Oh, man, yeah.
God
It's always
bless
good to
you.
see
God
you.
bless you.
I don't get to wear my hat this time, man. What happened to my hat?
Hey.
Oh, God.
We gonna hey, listen. We gonna go to a quick station break, and we coming back. Take a quick station break, short break. We coming back. We wrap it and then do our thing.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I'm back with my man, Mr. Jones. Did a great job just a moment ago. And tell the people a little about where you're going to be at, upcoming events.
Well, I'm going to be at the Tower Theater on Valentine's Day.
Okay, that's in February.
Yeah, that's in February.
Anything before then?
Not that I know of. I'm just going to write and get trained up and ready for that big show. You know, it's going to be a big show. So.
Your comedian fight night.
Yeah, oh, it is. I'm working for the baddest promoter in the world. That's a hot rod.
Yeah.
I better. He ain't playing, boy. He's like, you better be funny, boy. Jon Jones. He's looking at me angry. All you see when he's mad is because he's dark like a burnt raisin, just looking at you mad. You better be funny. I'm like, yes, sir. I'll be funny.
I know that's right. Well, we want to say anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, we enjoyed everybody. We had a great time tonight. It's been really super, and we thank everybody for coming out. We want to tell you to go to the GoFundMe.com. I have a GoFundMe account. We're doing a veterans event, and in April of this coming year, 2016, we have the first veterans concert at April of this year. Go to my GoFundMe account and contribute some money to it to help us put the program on. You can come down and see Mr. Jones. He'll be there. You can see Kanina. You can see all of the staff and all the great people that works with me. And have a great, blessed Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. We'll see you in January. What do you say? January the 5th. January the 6th.